Back after a long time. So today what we are going to do is we will continue with our React development but in another perspective actually. So in our previous discussion we started looking on React JS directly without considering TypeScript. So even if it is Angular or React, we need to write code in TypeScript language, right? So we should have a better understanding on TypeScript before going to React or Angular or any other libraries or MVCs. Since Angular is an MVC, React is a library. So there is a difference on the perspective on React or TypeScript, React or Angular, but we don't need to concern that right now. We just try to learn TypeScript from scratch. So for TypeScript, what are the things we need to know before we are going for a TypeScript development? So today probably we will discuss most of the things the developer workspace that that need for a types TypeScript development. Then we will write some code. That's all we are planning for today because the first thing for any programming language is we need to make sure our local development setup is ready for doing all the coding, right? So we will do that today. So TypeScript development. So what is TypeScript? So today probably I will discuss that thing, but will give only a brief idea because everyone will get a better understanding if we are going through the online tutorials what is TypeScript is. So I'm not going to discuss about what is TypeScript but just give a brief understanding. So TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. So what mean by superscript? So JavaScript is a client-side library we are using for a web page to make some changes to the user. So that's a JavaScript. But JavaScript has some limitations like uh, like what we'll call, yeah, JavaScript has some limitations like the type of a variable. So if we are using a var or let to declare some variables, var or let actually accept any type of values. You can put numbers, strings, whatever you like to do or assign that you can add here. If I have a variable let I can put 34 or I can put the string. So it's not a strong type language. So because of that, TypeScript is came to picture and it has some facilities to define then define particular types like number, string, and everything. So that's one of the things. Other other issues with the TypeScript. I need to go through some of the issues here. other issues with the JavaScript. We are only going with JavaScript. So the second things, let me pull up the second issue in JavaScript. So I actually read that things sometimes ago, so I need to pull that again. So JavaScript is why use TypeScript. JavaScript is an interpreted language, and it needs to be run to test that it's valid. So it's not an independent system. So if you need to check something in JavaScript, you need to run in browser. So before that, there is no way we can test like a Java or any other strongly typed languages where we can test before that going to the before that going to the actual scenario, actual running, right? The compilation and running are separate for strongly typed languages, but in JavaScript it's happening at the same time. So that's one thing. And strong static typing that already I discussed, and type definitions that I don't know what exactly, probably anybody can search. Object oriented programming concepts, that's another one. And whenever you are going with the TypeScript contain a language, it contain combination of the syntax, keyword, annotations, everything is there, and there will be a compiler that will convert into JavaScript. So in actual scenario, TypeScript to JavaScript, then going to the browser display. So basically if I am saying like browser, so that's why TypeScript came to our picture. And right now how we will set up development environment for TypeScript. There is some typos here, that's fine, but then so all our JavaScript based local development, we will go to Node.js. So we need to install Node.js. That's the first step. Then after that, the next step probably the installation of TypeScript itself. So I know everyone will have a better understanding of how we can install Node.js, even if it is a Mac or Windows. Just going to the website is the first step, and we need to download whatever version we are preferring and install that one. And after installation, you can check your version, and here node version and npm version, node package manager, that will also install when we are installing Node.js. So that's fine. Then after that, The next step will be the TypeScript installation. So here I'm getting some issues here. So like permission denied. So I am using sudo and it will ask for my password, and after that, since I already have changed one package, auditor and everything. And next thing, so right now TypeScript is installed. Then installation on macOS, brew install node, everything is fine. Then how we will check TS version? I don't know whether there is a TS command available here. So TS command not found. So TS is the command that we usually using for running a TypeScript file. So right now we need to create a TypeScript file. Then in that TypeScript file we will add something. We will add some TypeScript things and we will try to run that file. That's the things we are planning to do here. So let me check. I have already some files available in my system, then I can use that one. It looks like I didn't have anything, so I am creating a file test.ts is the TypeScript, and here it will ask for me to write something. Since console.output log only run the things to the console, we can try this one. I don't know whether it's gonna run in our scenario. Command not found, so that's not the command we need to use for running TypeScript. So TSC, that's one that we need to use for compiling a TypeScript file. So ts.ts, so nothing happened. So that's actually converted into JavaScript right now. So if I am running node test.js, we can see that statement here. So what exactly happening here? It's converting our TypeScript file into the JavaScript file, and we are using node to run. So our TypeScript installation is successful since our code is running successfully without any issues. So in next video probably we can discuss about TypeScript basic things. For any programming language we need to know the basic syntax. Basic syntax is same. I mean, it should accept any JavaScript things, but more things we need to know, like coding practices like single line command, multi-line command, and some of TypeScript and object-oriented programming. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.